So how's life in Turkey?
Beautiful. The people like it.
I'm sure they do.
Like we
Russia's
have the
second
least
country.
immigration in Europe, well aside from Spain maybe, and Switzerland.
I see you're returning these Serbs to their rightful overlords.
Sweden
Switzerland
has.
is getting immigrants. Look at that.
So is Norway.
I don't understand why anybody would ever leave my country. I'm like one of the most liberal democracies on the planet.
Yeah, me too. I think that's why everybody's leaving.
But have you ever seen the USA?
The only difference between you and me is that you have a democracy tag on.
I also have a couple states in Mexico.
Yes, that is another difference between you and me is that you live in the Americas.
And really, who wouldn't want to live in Mexico?
Anyways, Chad, it won't matter, by the way, because once 1860 comes around, I'll just stop doing it anyways. I'm just doing this to maintain great power.
I mean, I don't think there's many people that are going to challenge that status.
Well, I mean, it's just the only reason there haven't been anyone challenging it is because I've been maintaining it. I'm going autism mode with the industry as well.
So all you need is relations with Norway, Sweden?
Norway, Denmark, and Finland.
They need to love you and then you can form Scandinavia?
Well, I'm not exactly sure that. How does it work again, Reno?
There's 4 separate events that occur successively where you need to meet a certain prestige quota and you need to have certain things like one of them, the first one I think requires you to have good relations with both of them. And then the second one is they have to be in your sphere or they have to be your puppet. And then the third one is your great power and they have to like accept a vote. And then the fourth one is whenever you create Scandinavia. And you can force that vote by having 200 relation and then being a puppet.
Is Finland required for all that business? Or is it only
No,
Norway and Denmark?
there's a separate event that's called Release the Finish or whatever, let them go, and then you don't need them for anything.
Basically, it just needs Norway and Denmark.
Russia, you want to part ways with Finland?
You don't want Finland.
I just focus on Norway and Denmark.
I've lost too much.
Burgundy's asking how, well, I guess how Austria-Hungary and Germany ended up with parts of Java.
They bullied the bot.
Day
Well,
one
actually,
declaration, pretty much.
I was supposed to have West Java, but somebody just declares war on wherever the hell they want, apparently.
Huh?
Huh.
Did you mute Chad?
I gave you Saxony in southern Germany. Okay, you should be more grateful.
Motherfucker, I gave you Emilia and parts of Italy.
No, you didn't.
Gave you West Galicia.
It was my idea.
It was your idea to invade Italy. How
Yeah.
unique and unoriginal.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that you would have West Galicia and Emilia right now if I wasn't here with you? Is that what we're trying to say?
You wouldn't be Germany if it wasn't for me.
You wouldn't be Austria if it wasn't for me.
Shut up.
I gave you that country.
When you, I mean, I guess.
You
Oh,
guess.
I lost my CB on Romania for some reason, and it didn't
these-
expire.
These damn Luxembourgers are gonna accept the German yoke.
Jerry, you gotta understand how the fucking infantry and like how the battle lines work.
Luxembourgers.
I understand how you need it constructed. So your artillery is your back line, and you can have one artillery for each front line before the artillery goes to the front line.
Could we go 1 speed?
And then you have maneuver
going
and
on?
all that shit.
Are you fighting China?
Yes.
Really?
He's gonna try and get Manchuria. He's gonna get
Good
so
luck.
Tip, just do not
Let me
a
see
hole
this.
in your line.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Wait, I wanna ally for vision.
They have similar military techs.
You
Actually.
thought micromanagement was bad in that other war. Just wait till you see the Chinese hordes.
Oh, the Russian.
Should have fought this in
Seems
the
promising.
Typhoon. Should have fought this.
You should probably mobilize, to be honest.
He's fine. He just needs to feel the combat with.
I can only
Chinese fuck-
mobilize 29 units right now for some reason.
Social dissent, probably. I still am only producing 2 babies for 2 adults here. I don't
I'm making
understand.
2.5 babies.
It changes. I'm at 3, I think.
I'm a goddamn Germany. Why can't I produce some freaking babies?
Hey, what's your pop increases, Germany?
Right now, at like 10.6.
Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me right now.
Yeah, and you have 4 million less pop than I do. That should tell you something about the USA.
Yeah, how are you
Did-
not a superpower yet? What are you doing?
Well, I'm in the
You
Republican
haven't fought
Party.
a civil
I was
war.
gonna say I'm the Whig Party, but now I might be able to do something because it just changed to Republican.
Oh. Protectionism instead.
Yeah, protectionism, or not protectionism, pacifism is the worst thing in the world. You literally can't do anything.
Pacifism. What the hell?
You can't even like justify anything. If you're at war, you can't add a state. You're just kind of stuck.
I don't have a pacifism party. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's really bad, but thankfully I'm not a pacifist anymore. I think the Whigs are gone. Hey, they're gone.
What I don't understand is why my conservatives are anti-military.
Oh, it's
Germany.
because of pacifism I lost my CB against Romania. Now I get it. Fucking hell, that's so annoying.
Damn.
But yeah, I've been waiting literally 10 or 12 years for the Civil War to fire, and it's just not happening. I got my consciousness at near maximum. I got all my troops lined up ready to slaughter the Dixies, and it's just not happening. And I know the second I move them, it's going to happen, and then you have all these Dixies coming back up from Mexico. So I
There we
kind of
go.
don't want to do anything.
Birth rate very high. 3 kids. Nice.
Nice.
This is bullshit. Why do his Germans produce the babies?
Because I have Slavs,
Oh, they're trying to outnumber them, are they?
I guess.
You see, here in Austria, we Germans must produce more babies than the average,
Hmm.
for we have to outnumber the Slavs. Oh my god, Bohemia is actually assimilating quite nicely, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh my god, look at that.
I think it's been like that since the start of the game. Oh no,
What
it's.
happened to Czech?
Oh, it is actually. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
South
it
German
is.
is now.
Assimilate. Holy shit.
It's literally 50-50 right now. Like they're both 50.0.
Like, look at Prague. I've never seen South German at 26% in Prague.
Prague.
They're gonna disappear as an ethnic group. You're doing a good job, Biden. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a good job killing these Poles off. Forgive me.
I don't think it's possible. There's so many Poles.
Oh, it's possible. Don't worry.
There's a gap in the
Oh,
line.
what's this?
The entire Chinese army is going to rush through it.
Oh
Ottoman.
no.
Want me to join and just surrender to you?
Oh, sure. Thank you, my best ally.
Greatest ally. Even though we're not allied.
I'm going to support all of your wars. When I get a navy, I'm going to
Ottomans
reward.
doesn't count as a real human, right? Because I have them speared,
Yeah,
so
that's
like I
right,
can
you're
have.
Spearling.
Yes,
Okay.
I accept my overlord.
Well, so long as Austria's in the war, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
I recognize the Turks as real people.
Yeah, they're real people.
Just like a true German.
You know, there's a lot of Turks in Bulgaria, jeez.
Shut up.
I'm just, it's a fact.
No, it's not. It's
It's
really-
a Prima Nocta.
Click the nationalities map mode and go and look at Bulgaria.
Bulgaria used to be white, but Prima Nocta made it so basically
XD.
the first child was half Turk.
XD, didn't you say you lived in Varna, like in real life, like in that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can you believe
It's
it,
a
people?
majority Bulgarian.
Are you one of the 41% Turkish people there?
No.
That's what the
58.
gypsies call
Actually,
them.
that's very weird because during that time the Greeks were a majority in Varna, but there's 0 Greeks in Varna. It's a bit unrealistic.
Hey, it's just like Königsberg today.
Oh my god, but people are pissed that I passed some healthcare reforms. You bastards will produce babies if you like it or not.
I don't like this.
Fighting the Chinese?
No,
What part?
all of it.
It looks like you're doing okay, though.
You're
Just
advancing to Mongolia.
can I just like chill and have fun for the rest of the game, like in my own little world?
Yeah.
Not
You
in
declared war on
Probably.
China, dude. There's an opening in eastern Manchuria in Uchan you can walk into.
You wanna bait the Chinese to attack one of your stacks and fuck them.
Yeah, you just need to beat them in one battle, dude. Just one big battle. It's not that much war score.
1850 isn't really a good time to fight a
Yeah,
war as Russia.
Just never declare war on China over something that's worth more than like 50 war score.
What was the war score cost?
It's only like 10, 15. Like, just beat them in one big battle, Russia. Just send like a bunch of dudes in, crush like
Yeah, it's
100,000.
It's 13.
Yeah, just kill like 100,000 of them in a battle, and
All right, let me figure out how to do that the best way.
Just
the
kill
most
him.
effective way is with muskets.
Just kill him.
Shoot
Easy
'em.
gun.
And scripting the polls. They will be the
Don't want to see
instruments
the
of their own
atrocious.
oppression.
It's also really bad because China has.
Is anyone else like short of Diplo points?
Yeah.
You're just increasing
Yeah.
relations, so you're costing them.
You need certain techs to get them faster, and they're not the same ones as vanilla. I think they're mostly naval techs, which most people don't get.
Yeah.
I like that.
Being a great power doubles the rate you get them.
Yeah.
Not like influence, but the mana you spend to like do it, like
It
increase
costs 2 to
relations.
increase
Oh, that?
relations, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2. It's kind of expensive if you have to do it a bunch.
I've pretty much been doing it nonstop since the start of the session, and I'm still like
Gaku,
pretty low.
What's up?
is there a straight crossing to the UK in this mod from like France?
I'm honestly not sure. You could test it, get access, see
Yeah,
what happens.
give France military access or something and ask them to walk.
Can you
No.
try and walk across the English Channel, France?
The Norwegians have been increasing relations with me.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
He's gonna blockade him and kill him.
That's good. There isn't any.
France, just to let you know that there's a province on my border that you're not manning. You're in Besançon in French Comté.
Italy's gonna go piss Burtback.
The entire Italian nation just wants to take away.
The entire country.
I'll tell you what are you
So-
doing down there.
It's about solidarity or something.
Yeah, Russia, you're not. What's your literacy? Not your literacy. Your education spending now. It's at 100%, right?
Yeah, I got it back to 100%.
Okay, just make sure as Russia never have that lower than 100.
You don't want to go backwards.
Is Austria going back on his deal?
I have not broken a single deal. I have all you know.
Find out next week on Victoria 2.
Wait, what? Austria? Deal? Huh?
Yeah, look at the chat.
I'm back.
Oh. About that.
That's not Austria. Clearly, that's some other country's flag. You must
I'm
be
Austria-Hungary.
mistaken,
Okay. I don't know. I kind of want the coal from.
See, if he was
from this country.
Austria-
I mean the iron.
If he was Austria-Hungary, he'd be a different color. Okay.
Why did we
But
make
this
that
is
agreement
clearly
again?
Just Austria.
Wow, just bullying the new player so much.
Look,
wow.
look, France. The
I don't-
Swiss are Germanic people.
I don't
belong-
remember why we made that deal. Oh no, I made that deal over Italy. Like we were supposed to partition it, but then he didn't do his part, so I guess I won't do my part.
Oh, France.
Wow, you got called out.
What's that?
Had in Italy.
No, but I was talking about the entire Italian peninsula, not the country of Italy.
Can't get your story straight.
Yeah,
This
but
episode-
over what? Like, why did we?
Oh, thank you, Luxembourg.
Doesn't
they've
seem
decided
I
to
can
join
trust
the-
anyone.
Join the Germanic race.
It's just like wars are really punishing in this fucking mod, dude. Like this is HPM, I'd be in all of the wars. It's entirely different.
No,
Yeah, it
I don't have
fucking
any
is.
problem with wars.
Don't you be contrarian, you fuck.
I'd say it's
We're,
working as
I'm gonna get
intended then.
Maybe because my country is not
Yes, me too.
garbage, so it doesn't like break apart every time I go to war. So
The only real gripe I have is that there's like a billion factories for basically the same good. It's like feature creep. Like, why do you need 4 or 3 different canned goods? It's just stupid.
Oh no, what it is, the different factories are supposed to work in provinces with different goods.
There's
Yeah,
20,000 Chinamen.
They all produce the same thing, it's just they have different inputs. So if you want to micro your nation to that level, you can do that.
It's a little autistic, to be fair.
TBH.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Victoria too.
Very large brain.
Yeah, like mine. Boy.
Like the frontal cortex must be influenced by the Aryan heritage.
It's prefrontal cortex, Ibaka.
You know what? Go to hell.
Hey, hey Russia. It's a little
What?
tip.
What?
You got a lot of Siberia up north, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of Chinese troops.
What do you want me to just attrition them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably just let them. Oh, they're attacking you somewhere.
Hey, once you're at 100% administrative efficiency in every state, should you lower your slider to like 50% or something?
Yeah, 50%.
Depends. If you want to turn your colonies into states, then no.
Yeah, I don't have colonies
But otherwise, sure.
Yeah. Been wasting money.
Where's Russia being attacked? I don't see anything.
No, I was.
I'm not.
I misread.
Well, the other thing you
I
can
kind
do
of wish they
though is
would, so I could just
if
so I
their
could
troops
reinforce that battle.
if their troops march around you into Siberia, then you can just walk past them all and go straight for the capital and win the war.
Yeah, let me.
It's only like 13% or something.
I mean, just grab like 150,000 dudes and attack one of their stacks.
What's your population growth, DJ?
11.52.
Minus 10k.
What is yours, Mr. Austria?
I'm at 11.
Wait, what's the question?
Must be nice.
Population growth.
11,000? Damn.
It's like keeps dropping into the mid 10,000s though.
Is Chad still here?
Yeah, why?
Thought maybe you just went AFK.
Yeah, you haven't yelled at anybody for a while. It's disturbing.
Yeah. It's really
Because
quiet.
Spain's being retarded.
What?
I was just
I
making
think-
sure. It's okay.
Don't get so bloodless.
I think I know what's happening with
Jeez.
Bohemia. People are moving to Bohemia and then assimilating into South German, like Italians and Slovaks are moving to Bohemia and then assimilating. That's what's happening. That's why they're,
So this mod changed the sound effect of building a railroad.
yes.
Sounds
Really?
very... Like, I thought I was hallucinating some trains, but...
Yeah, you said that a while ago.
Yeah, now I just realized it's when you build a railroad, you hear a poof poof.
Why'd you have to attack China, dude?
I
Can we
need
go
these
speed,
cores
though?
and these pops.
Well, he's in this big war, so
Yeah, but it's a very static front line, looks like.
It's about to pick up.
I mean, just attack them in one battle, dude. You win the battle, get the war score, peace out.
someone in the chat's not too convinced that we're casuals.
Why? Because I raged at him really hard. But like, it's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary.
Dude, just chill. I don't understand. I don't understand what you want me to do. Like, it's a
Well,
video game.
well,
It's a
okay,
video
but,
game,
like,
dog.
No, but like, you're fine with me taking all that stuff though, like even though it's your puppet or whatever.
Dude, I don't give a shit. I told you, like, at the beginning of the game, don't worry about what I'm doing. It's not gonna matter. But then you fucking worry about you autist. Jesus. I'm trying to have fun here and you fucking scream.
It's very rage-inducing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a totally valid strategy. It totally cock-blocked Japan. It cock-blocks you, too. That's why you're so butt-blasted over it.
No, it's a valid strategy if you're trying to do that, but I don't understand why you're like releasing them. It's just like
I'm
like,
releasing them because in PDM, you get prestige and
Okay.
you lose infamy
Yeah.
for nations. So what I'm
So-
doing is I'm building a CB on separate states in a bigger country that can be released to smaller
No,
countries.
so I understand that, but what I don't understand is, are you trying to keep them long term? Because if you're trying to keep them long term, I will completely fuck you
No,
over.
I don't
But if
want
you're
that.
not, okay. Because I'm playing in my naval invasion of Spain right now. JFYI.
I don't have to tell you, dude. I told you in the beginning I didn't want any of it.
So you're gonna try and take Andalusia off then?
Oh,
I mean,
battle.
not long term. I don't know. I might not declare war. It's very annoying when Spain starts fucking dicking around everywhere. And it's like, oh, I'm reactionary, so I have super fast word justification efficiency, so I never get any infamy.
That's the point of it, dude. That's the whole point. Like, you're supposed to have that advantage early game. It totally falls off late game. I don't know what. Have you played PDM before? Do you play?
No,
this?
I haven't. I don't play these fucking shit mods, okay? But like,
yeah, I don't like it either. But it's just one of the strategies you can use, man. And this is how you block Japan.
So what I'm saying is, if you were trying to min-max, if you were trying to keep it, then I would still kill you. But you're not. You're doing some weird like prestige cheese strategy, which I don't understand, and I don't understand why you have to use these.
It doesn't give very much prestige. All it does is it maintains prestige. You know how prestige kind of like it declines because of infamy? Yeah. It maintains it. It rebuffs it, and then oh my god, it declines again. But then it rebuffs it again because it's cyclical. Because once I take something, I can just release it, and then I'm back down to 0 infamy. So while I'm fighting the war, the infamy's going down, and etc. Instead of me just sitting there with my dick in my hand while I'm losing all my prestige. It's worked perfectly fine. As Spain, as a piece of shit Spain, I've maintained 6th to 7th place this entire game so far. So I don't know what to tell you. It's working out for me. It's not hurting you at all. Don't flip.
Yes, it is. You're taking all my fucking colonies.
I'm taking like the shittiest part of Burma.
You're taking Southeast Asia, okay?
It's actually France.
Okay, I don't care about the land, okay? I care about the fact that people can invade me from Southeast Asia now if they're allied to you. That's what I care about. And again, if that was what you were going for, I would be like, okay, that's a legit strategy. But you're doing some like prestige cheese, which you could totally do on countries that aren't there.
It just happens to be a byproduct. You remember how you were like, fuck you, Spain, I'm never giving you Gibraltar? And then immediately I invaded Nigeria, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll trade you. It's just leverage, dude.
Okay. Whatever.
Nothing bad out of it. Don't take it personal. I have literally 5 armies. I couldn't hurt you if I wanted.
Yeah, but you know how many armies I got, broski?
6.
Damn.
Yep, I got 6 armies.
Alright,
Wait, is healthcare OP in this mod?
Not really, it's 0.2%.
Oh, 0.02, hey, that's better than nothing.
I'm getting 13.3k now.
Have you guys started to be able to get healthcare?
I just got my first one.
Yeah, I got my first one a couple years ago.
You're so liberal.
I know, man.
Your first what?
Reform.
Just click on my province and I'm like half liberal. Oh my god, Biden, you're like 50% liberal.
Yeah?
No, Bobs.
But you're calling me a noob, Nizzy? You want to say that to my face?
You're a noob.
I'm sorry, at least I can keep my Iota
Sync, the battle of wits.
Everyone saw this.
Yeah,
Alright.
Wait, kick.
Huh?
You didn't get kicked, Ibaka.
I know.
It's rehost.
God damn you, Finn.
It's a meme.
So the chat wants you two to have like a FaceTime, so you can tell him to his face.
Ooh, Germany, you're only 100 points behind me. You're looking forward to that #1 spot, dog. It's a great place to be.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm
Kinda
looking forward to this late game UK stomp.
You know, I'd be very happy being
who are
1
you?
point behind Chad at all times.
So you're looking forward to it?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You know,
buddy.
DJ, what would make you #1? Splitting up Austria with me.
But that's my fellow
You know it's
Chad
true.
brother.
You know it's true.
Why would I
Game
do
is
that?
up.
No, what would actually make him #1 would be like eating over Netherlands and Belgium.
Yeah, that too probably.
Oh, I
What
can't
happened?
declare war on France.
But they're just
Too liberal.
AI. They pose no threat.
Just like how Italy is AI.
Yeah, we got this noob UK plan. It's kind of boring.
Oh wait, are you Russia? The same Russia who doomstacked all his armies? The same Russia who failed and
No,
the
he's
Ottoman
not
Empire?
Russia.
Oh,
He's not
sorry, Russia. Who are you? All your voices sound the same.
You were talking so much shit about Russia. You weren't Russia.
I hate white people. They sound so much the same.
Wait, so who was that? I want to shit talk whoever that was.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Okay, fucking Sweden, who doesn't even have Norway, who didn't negotiate Finland, who hasn't formed Scandinavia.
He wasn't
in
even
18
playing then.
What?
Yeah.
That's
do
out of
have
his
Norway.
control.
Who also
wait,
let himself get cock-blocked by the UK for no reason. Like, he could have just attacked them.
Well, you were threatening me.
But
And
yeah,
I
we
also,
could, like,
I also had to fight a rebellion in Norway. Took all my armies. Lost to Seabury. I'd rather have Norway than some crap colony, you know?
I agree.
But you wouldn't understand that because you're a noob.
yeah, I'm sure.
Good players play countries that are tough.
Like the USA.
Yeah. Like, see, USA is different from other countries. You can't just sit around and soak up immigrants as USA. You have to actually work hard to be good.
That's
Is
not
it
how
up?
that works.
Like, am I the?
Yeah,
I
it's
hope I'm
up.
not the only one who's sad that the Germany, when him and HMs loses the Empire title and their flag changes to this garbage.
What'd you
I
just
think
say
it's
to me?
because you're democracy or something, right?
It's because I switched from Prussian constitutionalism to HMs.
HMs,
Why do you do
yeah.
that?
Rebels, I
Because
think.
my people are pissed.
Dude, my people have been pissed the whole game.
I feel like it, man. Ever since these fucking Poles got voting rights.
I think it was ever since I got my first colony, the Catalans were just like, now's the time. It's just been downhill since then.
Like literally every single Pole was pushing for the expansion of minority rights. But when I fired the decision, all my Prussians got pissed, and I gained militancy.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's why I'm democracy now.
You're not a democracy. You're just a king, a Kaiser.
Doesn't have any power.
The only king in my life is
So do
Kaiser
you,
Permanente.
Germany.
Yes,
It's
The
just
Reichs-
HM's government.
the Reichskanzler is in power now. You know, Biden. If we could propose a union that we kind of merged our countries, but still had a lot of autonomy, could have done it. Could do it.
Just make fucking
We-
for Germany.
I still think we really need the Burger guitar interpretation of what's going on. He's just watching the stream. He's not joining us.
France, you had your opportunity to get the Suez. You squandered it.
Alright, who's not in? Oh wait, we're missing Japan.
Didn't he rage quit?
Yeah, Japan rage quit.
What if I just westernize while he's gone, then he comes back?
You were threatening to join against the Ottomans,
What?
the French.
I mean, I was gonna give it to him, and he kept saying how he was going to join against me. And I'm like, okay.
But now we can have peace in Europe. The Germans have their nation. The Italians kind of got their nation. We don't talk about them though. The Russians are doing whatever. The Ottomans are doing what they're supposed to.
So you guys just don't think about the long game. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, that's
Alright, here we go. 5,
It's the
4.
typical scenario so
3.
far.
I want to hear that from a failed USA.
Hey, give it time. We finally kicked those Whig bastards out. And now instead of never,
France, it was Biden that convinced me to take anything off of Russia.
so instead
Wait
of
for my
never being able to justify, now it's only going to take 12,000 days. So we're moving up. It's a step in the right
Getting
direction.
places. I'm gonna be honest, guys. If there's ever a fascist rebellion, I'm going fascist. And
That's not till late, dude.
Let's
then I
rush
guess
it a
we got
little
long
bit.
ways to go.
How's that war in China going?
Actually, it looks like I'm
Good
about to get some
healthcare.
good war score.
Hey, Germany, you got too many allies there, broski.
I can have as many allies as I want, so long as I don't call them in.
That's true.
Besides, I have my Austrian brother. I love you, fam.
My machine
That's
part
actually not
factory-
true. Unless you're
That's
allied
not
for
true.
vision.
I am allied for vision. I'm
Are
watching
you in a
Sweden,
war?
so I don't... Why you gotta be in a war?
Yeah.
Since when?
What
This
you
is
think
not the
this
rule.
is?
I think this is Slazer game.
Jeez.
You'd be right.
Fine, I'll dissolve it with Sweden for now, but I still love you.
No.
Even if sons of bitches don't understand.
So the invasion of Siberia has
You'll always have a
begun.
place in my heart, Sweden. Your fellow Germanic brother.
fucking events, I keep ending my alliances.
Who's gonna help me put down the rebellions?
That's right. Don't worry, I don't need to see your country go and kill people. I'll just walk through it.
Just need access, yeah. You can direct him. 2
Steer
steps
me.
left. 1
Steer
province north.
About 10
200.
yards to
Turn
the right.
around.
Walk backwards. 3
Fire
feet.
3 times.
Wait, what's the best growth rate? Is it plus 0.03?
It's 4.
Oh, what does that say?
That's 4 babies
Yeah.
per 2 people. Population
4
exploded.
babies. No, but 0.03 is the best buff.
I don't think so.
Point,
It's
0.04.
0.04.
That's pumping
I
out
think
babies.
that's what I started with.
What?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I should have right now, because, you know, Germany had a lot of high birth rate after the Franco-Prussian.
Uh-oh. Another healthcare reform.
Wasn't that 1871?
It's like, oh, we lost a war. I guess we better bang. Wait, no, that was the one that one. I was thinking of the World War I one.
The like one surviving guy.
They got like a
Damn, I'm
fucking
tired.
massive pop boost after World War One compared
Oh,
to
making
France.
making child labor illegal gives you some extra population growth as well.
Safety does too, I think.
Okay, I'm now getting 15.2.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
This is proper baby pumping out now.
This. They compete.
How many babies? are you
Russia's got some
producing?
actual stacks here. I like
I'm
it.
getting 10.5 right now.
It's got engineers in there and everything.
10,000.
I'm impressed.
Russia, what happened
Have
to
you
your
have
army,
you ever
dude?
seen Zero to Hero? I'm curious. No, I'm serious. Because if you have, I'd be impressed.
Oh yeah, Russia, why don't you peace out China? Won't they
Oh yeah,
accept?
piece them out. You have enough Foursquare. I have seen
That's
Zero to Hero
tough.
Gaku.
Did you understand it?
That's tough.
It
We're
was
going
everything
balls
I
deep,
already
son.
knew, but
Oh, okay.
if I
Good
didn't
deal.
know anything, then yes, it would be good. It would be fine.
That's tough.
I think it was directed at the noobs.
I was talking
So
more
you
about
had-
like the troop compositions and stuff.
Yeah, but it was like it was the basic 30 stack, the poor man's stack, and then like the assault stack or something
Yeah.
like that. And then like a late game stack that nobody actually uses.
South Germans are now a majority in Bohemia.
There was one game I tried it after
50.5%.
making that video. I think Chad was in it
Yeah,
too. Were you in that one?
but you lost.
Yeah, we lost horribly.
You know, it was a good plan.
I remade my whole army into those stacks, thinking, okay, I'll be the one attacker, and then everyone else would just hold line, and it did not work. What was I playing? Was that Netherlands or something? I was
You
up
were
north.
Germany,
Oh, that was Germany,
You were
yeah.
Germany.
We were fighting France, I think.
and you went through the Netherlands.
Yeah, that was it.
It was
Yeah, that
you, Austria, and Russia against UK and France,
Yeah,
and they were able to stop you in the north of France.
yeah.
These freaking Frenchmen and Alsace-Lorraine want to become separatists.
I think it was after that game they decided to buff tanks in that mod. And then no one just used tanks after that.
Oh yeah.
Basically, yeah, that was all that my attack demonstrated, is that tanks were complete garbage in that mod.
Did you use tanks? I didn't know that you used tanks.
Used guards.
Yeah.
Pollution gives you some pop growth too. Ooh.
No, it was
Wait, so-
afterwards. I'm pretty sure I was going through all the different stats and stuff, and that's when we figured it out. But yeah, the guard attack didn't work either.
I think it was also that a competent player got put onto France.
Was that it?
Yeah, he came on and then you were complaining about it. He spent like 20 minutes reorganizing his generals.
Oh. Yeah, they left the game paused for that, right?
Yeah, that whole time you were just waiting for
Uh-huh.
him.
It's like, okay, I declared war. It's been 2 minutes. It's been 5 minutes.
Does promoting loyalty actually do anything? Is that worth my time?
It's what?
Unless they changed it, no.
Conservative loyalty? Or
I don't think so.
conservatives-
Depends on who you ask.
It's good in the
Did
USA.
they change- I mean,
mean,
it
Like
does-
Gaku, if you're trying to get a specific party power, that actually will work.
It doesn't
I mean,
actually
I'm-
change their their
Yeah.
ideology. It just changes who they vote
No,
for.
it changes who they vote for, which is what you want.
Right,
Yeah,
but it's not a long-term solution.
I think it is actually. It just
No,
keeps
it
them
is
up.
long term for voting. It just doesn't work for reforms.
How's it
I
long-term for
remember-
voting?
I just
It's
remember
at the end
playing.
it
the effects stay
reshuffles.
for.
I played
What?
as Belgium and encouraged reactionaries, and then I was just reactionary for the whole game.
But after every election, it sort of resets to some baseline.
No, so
No,
it
it's
only
phased.
resets if you lose a war. Because I got fucked one time with that. But if you don't lose the war, it'll stay there forever.
I'll have to play around with that.
That's really good for the US then.
Oh wow, I got struck quite by an AI again.
What AI?
An AI.
The Persians.
Really?
The AI that shall not be named.
Oh, you actually did.
My
Here, I'll give you some money. There you go.
friend.
That's probably Seek doing all the work.
I'm giving you
It
77,000.
doesn't have a way to go here, I think. Hopefully.
You got stack right by 16 troops?
Yeah. And I had like 33 or something. And they were defending in mountain.
Oh, I can embrace the Czechs as
No, it's good.
Yeah, but I need to wait for nationalism and imperialism.
How much of your country are Czechs?
6.8%.
Where is Hailong Jiang? Which one's that? Oh, north
The
one?
top one.
Alright.
Outer Manchuria.
I need some cement.
Still no civil war.
I'm so close.
So what's illegal to take from China? Russia might make a mistake.
Hmm?
Is there anything illegal that you can take from China?
Just
Yeah,
not-
quite a bit.
Yeah, he took everything, anything he could. Yeah.
Well, Fengshan's
can
fair
take-
game. Inner Mongolia is fine. Outer Eastern Western Mongolia is fine. Urumqi and Kashgar are fine. So there's quite a bit around the exterior. And Hainan is part of a larger state, so that one is off limits. But Formosa's fine. And then the treaty ports. Yeah, XD, you're being told to remove the Serbs. You gotta get on that.
Soon. You can see Macedonia is independent for a bit.
Did I read this right? You only have 4 army tech?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my strategy, man.
It's not a great strategy.
Wait, who is that?
Persia's actually got better tech than you. That's probably why you got stack wiped.
It's because I had like 10 morale.
Seek has better tech than you.
Oh no.
All of this is paying out very good because all of these culture ticks I'm getting are making it worth it. I'm gonna have a perfect lead game if I keep it up.
Making 16,000 babies a month now.
God damn.
Or
What
a
the
day,
fuck?
rather. Whatever it is, I'm not sure.
What's a month?
Today.
What's a month? Is it
Per
day?
day.
I think it's per
Insane.
day, yeah. If it was a month, that'd be a very, very slow growth.
No, that is. It's a month.
So as far as why
No,
I'm
what
not
matters is that-
expanding,
If you hover over it, it literally says in the last 30 days. That's a month.
what?
No, it doesn't matter what it is. The fact is that
It's every day, dude. It's every day. Don't
It's
listen
every
to
day,
him.
bro.
Okay.
It's every day.
It's
Every day.
17,000 now.
How do I sex?
You don't.
These freaking bastards want a draft reform? They're not gonna. No. It's this younger. It's these millennials. See,
These millennials.
they just don't want to sign up for the draft and fight for unification like their
Easy.
forefathers did.
So a couple things from the
That
chat.
sounds-
Oh, come on.
Really? Well,
It's 4:49.
it's about time anyway. So we can
No,
end
I'm
here.
so close to getting the Kalmar Union.
So the reason I haven't been expanding is because I've had a shit government, and I've been waiting for the Civil War, and I've got a truce with Mexico. And checksum for the mod is Mr. LT if you want to hop in next week. So we're done for now. And apparently
Mr.
missing no
LT.
leaders from Great Britain.
What do you mean no leaders?
That's his name. Missing no
Oh.
leader. Said Great Britain is my city. So that's his city. So GG. Nice job, Chad, staying number 1.
Yep, that was totally my intention.
Uh-oh.
Gusty.
Oh my god. You're right.
Does Burgundy have a song for us?
There's a fresh
terrible.
game tomorrow, right? Same time?
It's next week, I think. Is it?
They did different groups, different games.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
week. Next
Yes.
week.
Oh, fuck yeah. Damn it.
This guitar is so overwhelmingly oppressive to speech.
So trash.
I don't know if you even knows how to play that damn thing.
Say that again.
You're garbage.
Ass cheeks.
Oh, Chad and Spain are fighting real hard, calling rude names, saying you're a tard. USA soaking up big,
Please stop.
Russia killing some Chinese pigs. Germany owns Java, it's black as a bean. UK is jacking off in Africa, nowhere to be seen.
That's a good summary.
That's pretty good. Pretty accurate.
I have not tuned this thing in like 3 years, by the way.
Do you think it would matter?
Probably not, no. See, that sounds like a normal guitar, right? That's what it's supposed to sound like.
Sounds about right. Well, we have a short, so that's something.
What's the short?
Your song.
Chad. Oh, fuck no. Please don't.
Alright. Well,
I would dislike that one.
well, thank you to everyone who is watching the stream. There's quite a few people
The
today.
guitar over.
And, yeah, we'll be back next week. Let me know if you're interested in joining. I'll give you a link.
Special thanks to people like you who make this program possible.
Net.